good things tonight, but the turnovers.
Yeah, turnovers. 24-2, 25-2. I don't even know what it was. 24-2. You know, and points off of turnovers. That's the game right there. Boy, I thought we did a lot of good things again, and it's frustrating. You know, we worked with the small lineup the last couple of days. We were hoping they'd go small because that allowed us to get fast and made us athletic. You know, they made big shots. Our turnovers are killing us, and a lot of the turnovers we're just trying to will the team do too much. So it's not like it's anybody's been selfish, but the way you win is with execution, and you can just see it. It's every quarter. I thought we had a 2-minute stretch where we went on a turnover bench, you know, and that's frustrating. No, they were, but you know, Steve, what happens? You go so fast. You're trying to will the team. I'm going to do it for you, and it happens. I like our spirit. You know, it's crazy. This whole streak. I didn't like us the first couple games because we just didn't play well. Last couple, you can just see it coming. But you got to break through at some point.
How about Paul? He looks like
he's getting it. You can see it. It's coming. You know, I thought he went on a stretch where he tried to do too much with the ball, and those were turnovers. But I thought he fought Durant. I thought he looked so much better offensively. I would love to know how many layups or point-blank looks we missed. It's in the teens for sure. I mean, I'm talking layups and point-blank looks tonight. And, you know, we'll show them that because that's actually a positive thing, not a negative thing. Obviously, you want to make them, but the fact that you're getting them, they need to see that.
Doctor, those were early, right? A lot of them were defensive fatigue.
No, it was early. It was all game, really. You know, even down the stretch, we had a couple right at the basket where threw it over the rim, and I mean, Kevin had a tough night. You know, I love the 19 on his number. I actually like that because that's a good thing. But I just didn't like the 5. You know, that's not very good. But again, I like where he was at.
Does he have to start getting used to shooting with volume again?
You know, Murph, I don't think that was it. I just think he just missed shots tonight. He struggled. I thought, you know, 2 nights in a row now he's been very aggressive. You know, I got on him at one point in the first quarter. I think he passed up a couple ones right at the basket. You know, he had the turnover where he was right at the basket, he was trying to throw it out. But then after that, you know, he just couldn't make shots.
You have to figure out ways for Ray to get more shots.
Not tonight. You know, Ray gets shots most games. You know, tonight was a game where they defended him pretty well. I thought we had Paul going, we had other guys going. So there'll be nights where, you know, Ray won't get a lot of shots.
Doc, there was a lot.
About Jermaine played tonight?
He was phenomenal. Yeah. He was phenomenal. You know, we went with the small lineup, you know, in the second half more, and that was good for us, obviously. But J.O. gave us a huge lift. He played with great energy. You know, he rolled hard tonight, and that's one of the things we've been working with him. Instead of rolling to that short little jump shot, he's rolling to the basket now, and that opens up either him or a guard.
Doc, it seemed like you guys were a lot more competitive in the paint. There's been so much talk during the streak.
Yeah, last 3 games we've been terrific rebounding-wise. You know, we've been better the last 2 games. So we're getting there.
Doc, do you have to be more encouraging at this point with the guys so they don't get their heads down given?
You know, I don't know right now. I think they're fine anyway. You know, I think if I went in and blasted them, they'd be good. You know, they're frustrated from losing. You can see that, but their spirit is high. It's a strange, you know, like atmosphere. You can feel that they, when I walked in, I always give them 5 minutes, you know, and when I walked in the locker room, you can see they were down, but they were excited in another way. You know what I mean by that? About they liked the team. You could see that. But they were frustrated. Rondo got down on himself, which I don't like to see. You know, because one of the things we talked about is no gambles down the stretch, and he went for the trap, and the guy makes the 3. That wasn't a bad gamble, but to him now, you know, that's the first thing. He was in the timeout. He was really down. So other than that, everybody else is pretty good.
Pietrus off the bench gave you guys a nice lift.
Yeah, he has a great roll. Shoot. Yeah, that's a hell of a roll. I never had that as a player because I couldn't shoot. Was probably the reason. I talked to Fratello. He's here. But, I mean, he earns it, though. Freaking guy, man, he plays so hard. He's going to take some crazy shots sometimes, and he may turn it over. But he's got his spirit is really good for our team. He's competitive, and we needed to add another instigator to our team. He is absolutely an instigator.